Yeah. What's going on, wrestling fans, especially, and YouTubers alike? Chris James is the name. Let's Talk Wrestling is the game. This is Let's Talk Wrestling. 3 days before the granddaddy of them all, or what they're saying this year, and what Michael Cole will not let you forget, the ultimate thrill ride. But before that happens, the night before WrestleMania, there is NXT Takeover Orlando. And once again, as with the last 2 takeover shows, fans aren't that excited, but I'm here to tell you to get excited and to be excited, because NXT Takeover Orlando is going to be spectacular. You see, it's going to start out with Alistair Black, also known as, or formerly known as, Tommy End of independent wrestling fame, taking on Andrade Cien Almas in what is going to be Alistair Black's debut in NXT. Not his first time on the WWE Network, as he had an impromptu match with Neville at the United Kingdom Championship Tournament, or the UK Championship Tournament. I got Alistair Black going over. Of course, it's his debut. Andrade Cien Almas is falling very well into his heel role and his persona, but he's not big enough to go over the debuting Alistair Black. I'm excited about Tommy End. Let me just stop calling him Tommy End. Let's call him Alistair Black from here on out. I'm excited for Alistair Black in NXT, and I hope you are too. The dude can flat out go. He brings an MMA style to all his matches, and I am excited about it. Next up, not sure if it's been announced, but I'm pretty sure Sanity is going to take on No Way Jose, Ty Dillinger, and Roderick Strong in a 6-man tag in which Sanity should win, and they will win when Sawyer Fulton returns to give them the numbers advantage. So Sanity goes over the 3 faces. And I don't know if Ty Dillinger's going to the main roster just yet, but I think it's time for his promotion. I know a lot of people thought that at the Royal Rumble he was debuting on the main roster, but I said it 100 times over. Just because he's in the Royal Rumble doesn't mean he's making his main roster debut. Next up we got the Women's Championship, the NXT Women's Championship. Asuka, the most dominating NXT Women's Champion in history. The undefeated Asuka. Almost 1 year straight to the day that Asuka captured the NXT Championship in Dallas against Bayley. She will defend against the newest sensation, the newest women's sensation in NXT anyway, Ember Moon. Ember Moon comes out of Booker T's Reality of Wrestling in Houston. She can go, but is it her time yet? I don't think so. I think Asuka continues to be undefeated. I know a lot of people are hoping to see Asuka show up on Raw or SmackDown, even at WrestleMania, or show up on Raw after WrestleMania, or at the SmackDown Women's title match at WrestleMania, but no. I know she's worked some house shows, some live events with SmackDown, but that doesn't mean she's getting the call up, and I don't think the NXT Women's roster is ready for Asuka to depart just yet. I don't think Ember Moon's reached it. I think she loses to Asuka Saturday night, but in the rematch, whenever that may be, she takes Asuka down, and then Asuka goes to the main roster. So Asuka retains her NXT Women's Championship against Ember Moon in an amazing match. The match is going to be great, but Asuka's not going to lose the title. She's not. Next up, Tag Team. Next up is the NXT Tag Team Championships. It's going to be a triple threat elimination match with DIY, Tommaso Ciampa, and Johnny Gargano taking on the Revival, taking on the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Authors of Pain. I know everyone wants to see DIY recapture the NXT Tag Team titles, but I don't think it happens Saturday night. I think the Authors of Pain retain their Tag Team Championships. I mean, who's gonna knock them off? Heavy Machinery, that's who. 4 huge guys. Heavy Machinery got over Wednesday night. The crowd took to them. I'm not sure their names off the top of my head, but I know the Authors of Pain have been dominating and will continue to dominate. with those NXT Tag Team titles, and the Revival could be on their way to SmackDown. I don't know, but remember, American Alpha lost the titles to the Usos, and there's not even a SmackDown Tag Team title match on the main card, or even at all at WrestleMania. They're all going to be in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, so look for the Authors of Pain to take this one. And for DIY to stick around, and the Revival, yes, to move up, just not at WrestleMania, the main event. And I'm waiting for this one. Shinsuke Nakamura, Swagsuke, the king of strong style, gets his rematch against Bobby Roode, Mr. Glorious, the It Factor, for the NXT World Championship. And everybody thinks Shinsuke's going to the main roster, either at WrestleMania or the night after on Raw. If Shinsuke goes to the main roster, you heard it here first from Chris James, biatch, that Shinsuke's going to SmackDown. Faux show. If they do the swap with Roman Reigns and AJ Styles in the very near future, maybe in July or August at the next draft, then maybe Shinsuke goes to Raw. Either way, this match is going to be the show stealer, as it was in San Antonio, but expect Bobby Roode to retain that NXT Championship and a new foe, a new challenger step up to the plate. Maybe Alistair Black, could be Chris Hero again. I've been enjoying Chris Hero. I'm kind of upset that he doesn't have a match at TakeOver. We could see an impromptu match, I don't know, but I don't think so. I'm happy Chris Hero is back. I'm upset that he's not being used yet. I think they rushed him into that Bobby Roode match too fast. It was on NXT a couple of weeks ago. He lost to Bobby Roode, but it was a super competitive match and a super entertaining match. My thing is this: NXT is in a transitional period since Finn left and Zayn and Owens and everybody. They've been kind of stagnant, yet they're still putting on amazing shows. Every takeover since has been amazing. I'm letting you guys know right now, this show will be 5 stars. It will be an amazing show, free on the WWE Network. If you got the WWE Network. If you don't get it now, because it's WrestleMania weekend. We are 3 days away from the ultimate thrill ride. But at NXT Takeover, I don't think we see any new champions. We will see a new star born in Alistair Black, formerly known as Tommy End. So wait for that Saturday night. And then maybe at the end of the show, we'll see a surprise. Or maybe we just see a glorious reign continue for Bobby Roode. Either way, check out NXT Takeover Orlando. It's WrestleMania weekend. After NXT Takeover is the Hall of Fame, live on the WWE Network. It's going to be an awesome weekend, and Let's Talk Wrestling is here for it all. Next up, my WrestleMania 33 predictions. Let me know in the comments, so what you guys think is going to happen at NXT Takeover Orlando. Will we see new champions? Will Asuka be dethroned? Will the glorious reign of Bobby Roode come to an end? Will DIY or the Revival knock off the Authors of Pain, the unstoppable forces, the Authors of Pain? I think not. I think all champs stay the same, but it doesn't matter what I think. I want to know what you guys think, so let me know in the comments. Don't forget that here on Let's Talk Wrestling, there's no gimmicks needed. You see me standing in the Bronx. No gimmicks needed, man. No editing, no fancy pyro and music and clips and green screens and all that. It's just me with the voice, you, the viewer, talking wrestling. That's what I want. So subscribe to the channel. And if you do subscribe, when you subscribe, click that little gray bell right next to the subscribe button, so you get all the videos as soon as they upload to YouTube. And always tell a friend to tell a friend about Let's Talk Wrestling, NXT Takeover Orlando this Saturday. I can't wait.